Arthur Penn's Little Big Man is a unique study in genre, as it transverses the conventions of multiple styles of film. It is at once a Western with a cowboy protagonist named Jack Crabb who traverses the American West, and an anti-Western, in that it rejects manifest destiny and American expansion. Historical, featuring actual events such as the Battle of Little Bighorn, and revisionist, in Crabb's involvement in these events, as well as the fact that he's an unreliable narrator. It's comedy, and it's heartbreaking drama. The versatility of the film is a product of the time period. In 1970, the United States was still involved in the Vietnam War, and as the optimism of the 60s waned, a cynicism began to perforate the damaged national psyche. This despite the fact that its director, Arthur Penn, once stated, "It was not so much about Vietnam," although, when it comes to wars of genocide or genocidal attempts, they tend to resemble each other. One can see then the ample, if indirect, influence of the Vietnam War on the film in its portrayal of Crabb as a young man trying to establish an identity, but equally so as a child completely unprepared for the reality of the violent world he's entering. Just as the film tries on various genres and ultimately rejects all of them for its own heterogeneous identity, Jack Crabb tries on various identities and ultimately rejects all of them, each archetype having been defined by a society which claimed him without his say. Ultimately, his only identity is within the context of his dwindling tribe, under the elusive name of Little Big Man. The film utilizes the conventions of each of its genres in order to subvert them, and in doing so, comments on the nature of being complacent in tradition to the detriment of self-examination and the world at large.